everyone, and welcome to another Annie-mations, a segment where I go through passages in the Bible and animate my thoughts on it. This week, the passage we'll be reviewing is Matthew 6, 5 through 15. It goes like this. And when you pray, you must be not like the hypocrites, for they love to stand and pray in the synagogues and street corners, that they may be seen by others. Truly, I say to you, they have received their reward. But when you pray, go to your room and shut the door and pray to your Father who is in secret. And your Father, who sees in secret, will reward you. And when you pray, do not heap up empty phrases as the Gentiles do, for they think that they will be heard for their many words. Do not be like them, for your Father knows what you need before you ask him. Pray then like this. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Your kingdom come, your will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we have also forgiven our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For if you forgive others their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. But if you do not forgive others their trespasses, neither will your Father forgive your trespasses. This passage is a great tool for anybody who wants to pray more but isn't quite sure how. I'll explain. The obvious way that Jesus gives us to pray is the Our Father prayer. This is where that came from. It's literally Jesus saying, pray like this. You can't get much more clear than that. Obviously, this isn't the only way to pray though. Mass, the Rosary, and novenas are all forms of prayer. But they all fall under the category of organized prayer. Organized prayer is a fantastic way to pray and maintain your relationship with Jesus. But if you would like to get to know him better, then you might try some less structured ways of praying. Jesus gave us advice on this way too. He said, do not heap up empty phrases. God knows what you need. And that's important to remember. No matter how much we say or don't say, regardless of what we do or do not tell him, God knows what is going on in our lives. He's just waiting for us to ask for help. And if you don't need help, then you can pray for others. Even if you don't know what they need, God does. If you need a little more guidance on how to pray but don't want to be repetitive, I strongly suggest looking into Ignatian ways of praying. They are some of my favorite ways of praying. Two such ways I found that are helpful are reflective prayer and imaginative prayer. An example of reflective prayer would be the daily or nightly examen. In a simplified manner, here are the steps. Call God to mind, give thanks, think about your day, face your shortcomings, then look with hope to tomorrow. I did this for Lent, and it helps me realize how much of my day I spend on certain tasks while neglecting others. Imaginative prayer is probably one of my favorite ways of praying. I'm a very imaginative person, which is probably why. Essentially, you choose a passage from the Bible, imagine yourself there, and really try to be present in the scene. Then close with a prayer. I would suggest something from the Gospels. Alternatively, another version of imaginative prayer is by imagining God or Jesus or Mary or a saint sitting by you and talking or having a conversation with you. That's what prayer is at its core, a conversation between you and God. So if you're ever looking for how to pray, remember you can always turn to Jesus and the saints for instruction.